YouTube, what's going on? Your boy Trey back again, hit you with a video. This video right here is about people that comes in your life to give us and take us, the ones who pretty much add something to your life of value or contribute in some kind of way to your life. And also on the other foot, the taker's the one that would take anything that you have, whether by asking or by stealing it, or just sometimes just basically just draining you of all the energy and resources that you have available. And that's what I want to hit on real quick in this video right here is the people that come into your life, the givers and takers. Like, how do you know who they are? How do you describe who they are? And at the same time, how do you recognize who they are? And at the same time, also bypass them, get through the situation. Don't let it upset you. But know the type of people that you're dealing with, because we in this society, we have it all confused where we think everybody has our best interests at heart, and I don't find that too good to be true, because from what I see, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your children, it could be your brother, your sister, whoever, anybody that's close to you. And isn't it ironic and strange also that the people that are closest to you are the main ones that hurt you? But what happened when you have someone that's related to you, or a husband, wife, somebody very close to you, that constantly takes from you and never replenish you, never give back to you? And I'm sure I'm not the only one that experienced that. Like recently, been having a little few issues with my brother, my baby brother, trying to help him out, trying to get him on the right path and everything. Because I'm like, how many times is it going to take you to bump your head before you realize that you have to be your own man? I cannot be a man for you. You feel me? I cannot show you how you're supposed to do everything in life if you're not willing to learn and listen. Now, I can teach you, you know, up to a certain extent, but you have to be willing to receive the information that I'm giving you. And true enough, I don't know everything, but I know enough to take care of me. And that is all that you should know. If you know how to take care of yourself, you did good, and if you can live with that, nobody else should have a problem with it. But don't cast your problems and your burdens off on someone else, because you lazy and you sit on your ass and you don't want to do anything. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we find more now today than anything. Like when I was coming up, it wasn't no laid up in a house all summer long. Even as a kid, in a teenager, you just couldn't be in no house all day long. I don't care if you were playing video games. I don't care if you was in there chilling, watching TV. No, you're going to have to get out and you're going to have to go outside. You're going to have to mingle, play around. And so much has changed now. It's like people these days are scared to get up and make things happen for themselves. Not all of them, just most of them. Out of 100%, I would say only 30% of the people on this planet get up and are go-getters. See what I'm saying? You have to be a go-getter. And also, like I was talking about, there's givers and takers, and there's also other people as far as financial wise. You're going to have the people that go get it, and you're going to have the people who sit back and beg and wait for it to come. Me, I go get it. I'm a go getter. I always have been all my life, even when I was young. I never sat around and asked somebody to give me $1. Even when I was young, I knew, okay, if I wanted some money, let me go mow a yard. You feel me? I'm not gonna wait for dad to give me no money. And I was a little kid doing that. So I don't understand what's the problem with teens and adults when you are way older than somebody who's 8, 9 years old mowing yards. You know what I'm saying? 7 years old was out there doing all that, and you can't even get some of these grown ass people, whether your children, your family members, or whoever, to help you out. But every time you look around, they got their hands out, want you to give them some or help them. You feel what I'm saying? But when you need them, they're nowhere to be found. Now, isn't that very ironic? You feel me? Now, and also I was thinking sometimes people don't notice that they're, being bugaboos, using you, and just basically just depleting you of everything. Like you don't have no resources left. Like just say if you start out with $100, this brother come over here and ask for 10, your mom asks for 20, your dad asks for 10, your sister asks for 10, your cousin asks for 5, your nephew asks for 3. Before long, you won't have anything for yourself, and you the one did all this work, and you won't have anything to show for it. And a lot of times, some people don't know what they're really doing, but what I feel most of the people do, because how can you not understand that it costs money to survive? How can you not understand that you have to get up off your ass and go make it happen? How can you not understand that food costs money? House costs money, cars cost money, clothes cost money. How can you not understand that concept when it's clear as day? You see what I'm saying? That's why I say people will use you if you let them. You know, and it goes for your children, it goes for everybody. And people like, well, how can your kids use you? Okay, when your child's a child, you supposed to take care of them to a certain age. But once they get a certain age, you're able to do for self. Now, what happened when they don't want to do for self? When they become grown and hard headed and laying up in your house, not doing a damn thing, and then get mad when you say something about it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand that concept of how people get like that. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. You know, that's just like I can't come to your house trying to run it, and you can't come to mine trying to run it, unless you're gonna pay all these bills. You see what I'm saying? Everything, buy the dog food, all that. So be aware of the people you deal with on a day-to-day basis. And we have so many examples coming out, even from rappers getting into it with females who thought they liked them, even family members turning on family members, even brothers and sisters, you know, fighting and bickering and stuff over anything. So if you have people in your life that cannot benefit you in some kind of way, what good are they to you? You know, and just to call somebody family, you know, that's very uh that's like a very bland statement to me, because anybody can be your family. It could be a stranger, because from what I've seen and what I experienced in my life, the people that are closest to you is the ones that hurt you and treat you the worst, because they expect you to do something for them. Whereas if you have a stranger or somebody you just meet, whether it's on your job or whether it's just at the gym or wherever you go, them the people that will treat you more genuine with respect than your own people will. And that's very sad right there. That's why the family structures in a lot of these homes are destroyed, because you have nieces and nephews talking about the aunties and uncles. You have the aunties and uncles hating on the nieces and nephews because they was able to go to college, they was able to do better than what they done in life. But we all have been given that same chance to go be something in life and go do something. Now if you waste your years and you don't do nothing, you don't educate yourself. It's all about educating yourself. If you don't educate yourself and you don't grow mentally, what the hell you think gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna be somewhere up under somebody's bridge, still thinking you cute, still thinking that you got it all going on, and homeless as hell and broke as you know what. So all of it's cute when you're young, but when you get old, you're supposed to do for self. You know, and I'm so tired of hearing people, especially on the internet, crying about stupid, simple shit. You see what I'm saying? Excuse my French. Crying over stupid things that don't even have no relevance to life or into their life. We worried about stuff on in Mars. We worried about stuff in Africa and all these other countries. We can't even fix home first. Fix home first. You know what I'm saying? Like the old folks used to say, sweep around your own front door before you come over here and try to sweep around mine. It's so true, because people want to shine a spotlight into other places that they don't have no business being in, when the spotlight should be on you and yours. Because your son ain't getting up handling his business working. Your daughter ain't getting up handling their business working. Your mom ain't taking care of home like she should, and daddy somewhere getting drunk. So why is you worried about somebody else when your house is out of order? You see what I'm saying? And them the people that you have to watch out for, also the hypocrites. Not only the givers and takers, the hypocrites also, because I hate a hypocrite. Nothing worse than a double-minded person. You feel what I'm saying? And like the Bible say, I ain't trying to be all religious, but a double-minded person, it's all confused. They all over the place. You see what I'm saying? One minute you here, one minute you there, one minute you thinking right, next minute you thinking wrong. So they don't even really know how to think for themselves. And you know, and also, why when uh people, grandmothers, grandfathers get old, why when you go to some of these people's houses, the house side of the houses need pressure wash, they want to go clean the house. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's a brick house, it still need pressure wash, because over time you have dirt and lime and all this other stuff, acid rain, get on whether they have a brick home or whether they have a home that have the little siding on it, the little plastic siding on it. And most times that siding be white. But over time, even bricks or anything you leave outside over time, no matter what it is, it's gonna start rusting. It's gonna start getting lime on it and stuff like that. But it need cleaning. And why don't they take out the time to go over there and clean Big Mama house or Pawpaw house? You see what I'm saying? And we all got Big Mamas, we all got Pawpaws, but you all know what I'm talking about. And You go to your grandmother's house or your mom's house if they're older, or well, even if they're not older, and you see their house needs some work done to it. It might be a screen door messed up, might be a door messed up. She might need a wash and dry. Why do they not look out for their own? But they'll take that same money and go buy car rims. They'll take that same money and go take a trip somewhere, just wasting it instead of helping somebody, instead of blessing someone. You see what I'm saying? But then as soon as they fall on hard times, they're gonna run right back to that house, expecting to have a bed and a place to stay and food to eat. Ain't that something? That goes to show you the state of the world we live in. You see what I'm saying? That's why when people come with that family talk, that family shit, I really don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can honestly say on this camera that I had strangers treat me better than my own people. And I tell people all the time, people don't understand that because they see like, oh, you a nice looking guy. You see what I'm saying? You ain't struggle. You don't know half the struggles. And you know, not on here to share my whole life experience. I just share what I want to and what I allow myself to share because trust me, it hasn't always been sunshine. But one thing about it, I created and made the sunshine thanks to the blessing and the strength of the Most High. And people need to understand that and really get that through their head. When you want to do something in life, you would do it. You know, so there's no excuses. Excuses are like buttholes. Everybody got one. Not escalates like T.I. said. Excuses like buttholes. Everybody got one. You see what I'm saying? You can either use it for the right thing or you can use it for the wrong thing, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, people make excuses up to justify their slacking, to justify them not wanting to get up and do what it is that need to be done. You feel what I'm saying? So if you got somebody in your family, whether it's your children, whether it's your cousins, whoever, if you got someone in your family constantly make excuses to you and saying they can't do this, or you need a ride to work, they can't do it, but you done did this for them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you all done had cars. You done took everybody around, but your car done got probably repossessed or broke down or whatever, or tore up, and you need a ride. You can't find no ride to work. You feel what I'm saying? You need to think about all that, what I be telling you. And see, one thing that I try to do on my channel, and not try, do, I give it all. I try to talk about the spiritual aspect. I try to talk about the news aspect. I try to talk about the comedy aspect. I try to talk about the crazy videos, the crazy cops, people with this stupid fighting back and forth relationships, all that, because that what makes you a well-rounded person, a balanced person, where you can sit down and have a conversation about anything. You feel what I'm saying? And make it to where even a 10-year-old can listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. Get rid of the people in your lives that take from you and never put nothing back in you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's just like a jar. You have a jar sitting on a stand. Every day you put a quarter in there. In a year's time, you have the jar filled up. But what would happen when that jar get filled up? Somebody else come along and take a quarter out every day the same quarter that you put in there every day. Guess what? In a year's time, that whole jar will be depleted. It'll be empty. And the same thing with us. See, we give so much to people day in and day out throughout these years that we call our lives, that when we look around, we feel depleted. We feel empty. That's why a lot of us talk about that void inside of our hearts and soul, because we done gave our best to other people without saving the best for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Just like that old song. I don't know who sing. I say the best for last. I don't know if that was Regina Bell or somebody like that, but I used to hear it when I was young. But anyway, that song right there kind of hit home too in a lot of ways. You need to check it out, because sometimes you can catch it on these old R&B stations. You need to hear that song. Say the best for last. But anyway, I just want to hit y'all with this video, and I'll make a part 2 to it also. But beware of the people that give, not give. Beware of the people that take, and love the ones that give. It's time that we call these people out for who they are, because I'm telling you, it's your life. If you want to waste your life with the stupid, mundane thing of people constantly thinking they can pick you up and put you down, you will not get nowhere. And when you get old, you're going to regret it all. Because you're going to like, I could have took that money, I could have took my time and went and did something for myself and bettered myself. Because every day it's all about bettering yourself. You might can't better nobody else, but you damn sure can better yourself. Believe that. It's been your boy Trey. You like, subscribe, share. I'm out.